Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz lubricants.
The Rally Monte Carlo, round one of the 2012 FIA World Rally Championship. The WRC back here after an absence of 3 seasons and celebrating the 80th running of this great event. Infamous for its famous mixed conditions, making tyre choices critical. This, the first time for many years that the WRC event has run over 5 days, starting in Valence and finishing in Monaco with 18 stages in total. Well, some great weather for the final day of 2012 Rally Monte Carlo. Bright sunshine bathing the harbourside area, the fans mobbing the stars. Yes, they provided such a great start to the World Rally Championship season. Well, early it might be, but markers have already been thrown down in the opening 4 days here, but it's not quite over yet. Well, only one stage remains, the so-called power stage, only 5 kilometres long, but quite technical. Yes, important because there are also bonus points for the World Championship to earn here. 3, 2 and 1 point bonuses for the top 3 finishers. Well, this is the scene before the start of stage 18, the finale of the 80th Monte Carlo. We'll have the action from the power stage later on in the programme. But first, let's look back, shall we, at just how we got here. The rise and fall of Latvala, day one, all about this man. Sebastian Loeb, you might see, the king of Monte Carlo, but Jari-Matti Latvala, the pretender to that crown from Finland. Latvala attacking and beating the king. Yes, amazing stuff. It was a lead that he held and looked very, very good for, but in the end, it was the conditions and some slack notes that would make the difference. Well, a nicey patch on the last day of day one spelt the end of Latvala, sliding off and out. Loeb, yes, with the pies. Apple pies, I might add. Tasting pretty good. So no Super Rally here, don't forget. Rally 2 opted out of by the organisers.
I didn't concentrate to my notes. I only looked the eyes, and then when the corner tightened, I had too much speed. I thought that, okay, I tried to get it back. I went wide, there was a little bank, and after the bank there was a straight 3 meter drop. The rear tires went to the drop, and after that the whole car went there and landed on the side. No big damage, but no chance to get out.
Well, after Latvala's retirement, Loeb it was in the lead, and now the battle for second overall became the focus. It was breathtaking all day long. Yes, Danny Sordo against Petter Solberg. The Mini versus Ford, positions changing throughout. Well, first it was Sordo, then Solberg jumped into second. By the end of the day, the Mini man, Sordo, was back in the runners-up position behind Loeb. Sordo second again, Solberg 3.7 behind. Our simulcam emphasised just how close they were.
Really fun. At the end we stayed in second place, but only in the last split of last stage, you know. But it was really fun, I think, for the drivers and for the spectators and everyone.
So on to day 3. Well, the best time at the start of this day was the high point for Petter Solberg. He retook second overall once more. Sadly for him, though, wrong tyres for the next stage, stage 12. Lost almost 2 minutes. His third day ended with a puncture, following a big cut. Another low then for Petter. The damaged rim taking its toll. no time to change the wheel. Overall, Pedder ended this one more than a minute behind Sordo. Sordo looking very good for that second place.
Can't do anything with that now, just to change it.
Day 4 of the 2012 Rally Monte Carlo, run on dry stages, including 2 runs of the legendary Col de Torini. And Torini Day turned out to be Pedder's day, winning 3 out of 4 stages, trying to gain time on Danny Sordo. A brilliant performance by any standards. Solberg feeling happy and confident, and indeed relieved to be back on song after running his own private team in the WRC for 3 years. Now as a works driver, he can concentrate on what he does best, driving very, very quickly. By the end of day 4, Solberg, the younger, had reduced the gap with Sordo down to 19.1 seconds. Still a big gap with only 5 kilometres left on the last day. But hey, you never know.
It feels like I come into a Sebastian Loeb mood, you know. Everything it's so nice and easy, and this is absolutely. I was so happy, guys, you know.
Good boy. Night stages are rare in the WRC. The Monte Carlo had 2 stages run in the dark yesterday evening, including the second run on the Col de Torini. Thousands of fans witnessed a fantastic speed and light show. Mikko Urbanen at the start of the Nuit de Torini. Well, it's to be a bad start for Mikko. Spinning at the beginning of the stage, his fight for the podium looking like it was sadly over. By the end of day 4, Urbanen sitting 4th overall, over a minute off the podium. Plenty of glorious onboards for you, I might add. Solberg, fastest on both of the night stages. Yes, it seemed all about headlights, the sound of the car, Chris Patterson's notes, and of course a fully committed Pedder at the helm.
4 minus tightens 2 tightens, and 2 left minus half long tightens 1 plus. Open half long, keep in, and 2 right half long tightens 1 plus. Tightens, keep in. And the 2 left minus tightens 1 half long, and 5 right plus half long tightens 4, opens 30, 2 right half long tightens 1 tightens, narrows, and line, 5 left half long tightens, and 6 right minus tightens, keep in, and 2 left minus half long tightens 1 plus.
And what about Danny Sordo? Set out not to take too many risks, securing his second place and watching the split times all the time of Pedder Solberg, of course.
Izquierda 5, 10, derecha 1 muy lenta, mano y ojo cuneta, 20. Húmeda, derecha 5 para izquierda 8, para derecha 8, para izquierda 6, corta a fondo 30, derecha 5, 20, situar, izquierda 4, 4, 10, derecha 7 a fondo, 10, frenar, izquierda 5 poco lenta, corta, situar, para húmeda, derecha 4, se cierra poco, 10, izquierda 8 corta, se cierra 5 corta, se cierra 5 corta, 50. Derecha 5 doble 30, derecha 6 40, frenar, atención, izquierda 3 lenta, se abre.
Sebastian Loeb, fast and safe. No best time on day 4, but the best driver overall, as you know. Taking a 2-minute and 41 lead to the last day. Daniel Elena is from Monaco. He's pretty familiar with the roads around here, and it kind of showed.
Droite 101 millions sur frein pour 50 mètres, droite 4 plus Montard. Et attention piège, gauche 130 plus, donc pas corde sur frein, pour droite 133 plus frein, pour gauche 100 plus. Et gauche 10 Montard. Et attention droite 146, ferme 130.
Yeah, for sure it has been great. Today it's really fantastic to drive here in these 2 stages in the night with an atmosphere like that, dry conditions, so it's going very fast and some fire everywhere. It's really great.
He's so cool. Loeb then, 2 minutes and 41, the gap carrying on to the final day over Sordo. Sordo looking good for that position. Solberg still thinking about it, but he'd have to go completely crazy on the last day. Only 5 kilometers, don't forget, on the power stage. Well, I guess we'll find out exactly how they go. He's the top 10. You're looking at them right now. Terrible end of day 4 for Sweden's Gunnar Andersson. Peggy on 16 while leading the SWRC, coming out of a hairpin. The Proton, all of a sudden, there was fire. Rally over. Ours, though, obviously not. Stay with us for the power stage after this break.
Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz Lubricants. Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz Lubricants.
This is day 5 of the 2012 Monte Carlo Rally. 1 stage to go, the power stage. Short, just 5 kilometers, but important. Bonus points for the championship at stake. 3 for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third man home in the finale. So just after 10 in the morning, down to business. Michael Kashinsko in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10, winning the category of PWRC, despite fears that he would struggle to reach the Saturday evening service at Monaco when he had a slight falter mechanically. 30th overall. Next event, the PWRC in Rally Mexico for him. Sébastien Ogier. Oh dear. More like, yes, high-speed crash at the wheel of his Skoda Fabia in the SWRC class. The onboard footage scary enough. Check this from a fan. Ouch. Rally over for Heat and Di Grazia. Well, after Ogier's crash and Anderson's retirement, Ireland's Craig Breen took the class lead and wins the Monte Carlo in the SWRC class. 14th overall, a phenomenal run. Last year, Breen won the WRC Academy, earning €50,000 to spend on the SWRC campaign this season. We'll see him in Sweden, and we'll be glad to see him there. Armindo Arroyo, yes, twice PWRC champion, 2009 and 2010, 8th quickest on the power stage, said to be very happy at the end of the rally and to finish in the top 10 of the first Monte Carlo. For him, delighted. What a great place to play. Martin Prokop, Junior World Champion in 2009, and the same year runner-up in the PWRC behind Arau. Yes, 5th quickest on the stage, finishes 9th overall. Said happy to be at the end, learned a lot, very confident with the car, but not yet on the high-speed stages. Said he could possibly have gone quicker with a less powerful machine. Confidence will come. Watch him. Tanak, 8th quickest, 8th overall. Yes, was 6th in the Wales Rally GB last year. Long-term contract now with M Sport. Yes, said it's difficult to be happy when you're not the fastest, but just pleased to be at the finish. Yes, in his first Monte again. Was instructed, of course, to bring the car home, and that's exactly what he did. Marco Martin, this man is his prodigy, a massive prospect. Estonia should be happy. Pierre Campana, power steering problems on the power stage, not what you want. Only 5 kilometers, but very technical. It must have been tiring. Happy to secure points for Mini. And to be fair, that's what Mini wanted. His time, 3:37.9 on the last, 7th overall is where he finished. Again, part of the new wave, contested the French Championship with this car last year. Again, somebody else to be scared of perhaps in the future. That's not Delacour. Don't worry about it. How about this? To celebrate the very last stage that Dominic Savin-Yoni would be out there, Delacour handed over the driver's seat on the power stage. It was a present from Delacour to his co-driver. And listen how nervous Delacour is with the notes. Fabulous. Delacour reading them out, screaming them out. 6th overall after a great rally. Another chapter in the annals of Monte Carlo written here.
Plus léger de gauche, droite 95, bref. Plus léger gauche, plus léger droite, plus gauche à fond, bref.
We spoke to him at the end.
But you know, it was the best present for my friend, for Dominic, because it was his last rally, you know. He stopped now, and I wanted to make a fantastic present. I think which is a fantastic present. Then he drove well, you know. I read the pace note, and it was funny for me, and it was so difficult to read the pace note, you know. I was so concentrated, so frightened, but in any case, he drove well.
There you are. Great acknowledgement from a great man, Francois Delacour. A gift for his co-driver at the end of his career here. Yevgeny Novikov, very impressive in this rally. Showed some great consistency, maturity, control throughout. Yes, fast on the stage, co-driven by Denis Giraudet. Yes, his time 3:30.4, fastest at this point, I might add. We'll be seeing his name at the top again for soon.
It was a very good rally for us, and you know, I'm very happy to be at the finish of the Rally Monte Carlo, because it's I think maybe the most difficult rally in the season, because of the weather conditions, because the conditions changing every time. So I'm very happy with the result.
And we were happy to see him. Well, on his way to 4th overall, Mikko Ervinen. Yes, his first rally for Citroën. Knew the time of Novikov. Good target for him. Well, in the end, he trimmed the mark that he had as his target by 1.3 seconds. Ervinen then fastest at that point, but needed to wait for Solberg, Sordo and Loeb, of course. So 3 drivers still to go after Ervinen. First rally on board the DS3 though. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm quite happy. I mean, of course I was aiming for the podium, but you know, start of the rally was very difficult with the new car. But I was really happy to see that when the conditions are more consistent and dry, you know, I found a good driving style, and the car suits for me really well, so I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, looking good for the second half of the rally here. Bodes very well for Sweden. Ervinen fastest so far then, but Solberg, Sordo and Loeb still to come. We'll finish the power stage in a few moments.
Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz Lubricants. Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz Lubricants.
A bright, sunny Sunday in Monaco. Wonderful. Same weather conditions on the power stage. And what a showdown for the 2012 Monte Carlo Rally. 3 drivers still to come. Sadly, wasn't to be a great last stage for Petter Solberg. Yes, he'd run out of new slicks and had to do the very last stage with 3 used slicks and 1 winter tyre. How strange.
Yeah, we used I had a puncture and then we lost the tire, you know, so 3 slick, 1 snow. So it will be very, very difficult for me to do that, but that's how it is.
So odd boots, you might say. Petter put the winter tyre at the front right of the car because it's mainly a clockwise stage with mainly right-hand corners. Well, a brilliant day yesterday. Negative note perhaps, Petter committed a speeding offence last night and was penalised with a suspension ban, or a suspended ban I should say. If he does it again during the next 6 WRC rounds, so it's going to be hanging over him, the results, whatever he gets in Sweden, will be removed. That's quite a warning. Well, only the 13th best time. Not bad considering his tyre issues. Petter finishing 3rd overall, his first ever podium in Monte Carlo. Previously, his best was 6th back in 2002 with Subaru. Isn't it great to see him happy though? Driving so beautifully. Surely another championship title somewhere along the line for this great man.
Fantastic. So happy with that, and you know, this is a big opportunity this year, and the car have been fantastic the whole rally, and I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed.
We enjoyed too. Danny Sordo, well, he'd ridden the pressure, hadn't he? Yes, from Petter Solberg, but secured his 2nd place.
Izquierda 9 a fondo, 20. Izquierda 5 lenta, ojo cuneta, se cierra poco, 20. Izquierda 5, 10, frenar, derecha 3 lenta corta, 40. Zona seca ahora. Derecha 5, ojo cuneta, fin para izquierda 7, 10, frenar, atención, derecha 4, se cierra mucho, atención. Para izquierda 5, acaba 7.
Well, on his way to a 3rd podium with Mini. Last year, 3rd in Germany and 2nd in France, don't forget. It was 3:31.7 for Sordo. So Ervinen still fastest. And Novikov 2nd and guaranteed a power stage point. Terrific. Sordo 3rd, now waiting for Loeb's time. And when we caught up with him, equally as delighted as Petter.
I'm really happy to be here, and for me, for the team, because the first rally of the season to do 2nd with the Mini was really good, and also it's really motivated for me and for the team for continuing to work really hard.
So we awaited the king, 5 times winner of the Monte Carlo, 2003, 4 and 5 with the Zara, and 2007 and 8 with the C4.
70 mètres, droite à fond, 80 mètres, attention, droite 140 courant ciel frein, pour 20 mètres, gauche 130 bon bidon. Et droite à fond long sur attention, 50 mètres, droite 113 plus frein, pour gauche.
Well, no mistakes along the way, inspired tyre choices. Yes, full attack at the end to take those 3 bonus points. Still had 4 brand new slicks for the power stage, so good tyre management it was at Citroën. Well, at this point on the stage, Ervinen still the quickest, but Loeb, well, he was on a full charge here. Heading for victory of this power stage, winning the Monte for the 6th time, his 68th victory. Unbelievable. 3 bonus points then for Loeb. Ervinen got 2 and Novikov 1 on this power stage. Maximum points for Loeb then, 25 plus the 3, making 28 in all. No wonder they applaud.
It's a great moment to start the season like that, especially in Monte Carlo, where I know I have a lot of supporters, a lot of fun. It was a great atmosphere yesterday in the Turini and in all the stages. So finally to win also this one was very good. Full points on the first race is incredible.
Yes, the first marker of the season then thrown down. And it's Loeb, victorious, taking all the points on the power stage. He really pushed at the end. Like a true champion in waiting. There are others, though, out to stop him, perhaps. There's your results. So what a start it turned out to be for Citroën. Loeb taking it, Irvin in fourth. Team boss Yves Maton, one happy man.
Sebastian winning for the sixth time, and Mikko, who was doing what we asked him doing all the weekend, it's to go step by step to learn the car. He shows also that he can do some best time, and that now he's very confident in the car.
And so, how does the championship stack up? Loeb with those bonus points on 28, Sordo on 18, Peter Solberg 15, Irvinen with the 14, and Novikov, of course, picking up that last point on the power stages now on 11. Delacour swapping with his co-driver at the end. How lovely was that? There's your manufacturers. Citroën bossing it right now. Looks like a huge margin. Mini, though, went well. So did Ford and M Sport. So Sebastian Loeb on the highest step on the podium once again. That just about wraps it up for Monte Carlo 2012. Don't forget, we'll have a highlights programme for you tomorrow. Next round is, of course, Sweden in the championship. My name's Carlton Kirby. Thanks for your company. Bye-bye.
Share all the excitement of the WRC with Total Quartz lubricants.